Hey, I've got a friend in the game. Who's this?
Who's your friend? Is this your friend?
No, this is another man. I obviously hang on. Hello, got him.
That's Jamie! No! That's Jamie Burns! No! It's Jamie!
Let me get no, don't.
No, it's my friend! It's Jamie Burns! Oh no! Oh, goodbye. I've played a fair few hours of Red Dead Online now, and I thought, you know what, I might as well deliver some thoughts. I have a fair bit to say. It's a fun experience to have with friends, but at the same rate, there's a lot that's missing and is just outright irritating. And that's fine. I don't dislike the concept or the beta we're playing, but there are some things that need to be ironed out at the very least. Of course, this will all be in my opinion, so you're entitled to disagree. There's a comment section for that very reason after all. And of course, considering this is A beta, and B, an online service, more or less everything is subject to change or alteration. Now to begin, I'd like to state that so far, barring all the issues that are as clear as day, Red Dead Online is shaping up to be fun and more so, funny, especially with friends.
Sort of stuck.
Oh my god, there's a man that looks exactly like you.
Okay, who's shooting?
Oh fuck, Fishy.
I just cleared the gang hideout.
What's going on?
Fishy's fighting everyone.
Ethan, stop beating a black prostitute.
That was such a good moment, Ethan. Do you know what you did? You fucking ruined it.
I'm literally sitting at a table.
I knew it was you all along. I knew you were a traitor. You wanted to take the money for yourself.
Oh fuck. Oh god, what the hell?
Oh my god, what's happening?
Why did this happen?
I'm not much of a team player.
Oh, wee. Ben's head doesn't have a head.
Neither will you in about 30 seconds.
Fuck. I've got horse insurance, I think. But
Don't be doing this,
know.
Ben.
Get
No.
ready, Ethan. I'm gonna give you the Parker special.
I do not want the Parker special. I want to be free.
Fuck! Oh, shit.
What the fuck are we doing? It's a pretty typical Rockstar Online service though, so it's not too dissimilar to what they provided for GTA Online. So it has the upheavals and downfalls of that very same model. Now, I don't play Grand Theft Auto, I have better things to do than blow up planes with a clusterfuck of toxic children, but it doesn't take much to draw the parallels. I mean, evidently I'm enjoying faffing around with friends and doing stupid stuff like, for example, we fought over a hijacked train with a rival posse for roughly an hour. Though, the benefits of being a community, we had more than a posse on our side, and we managed okay.
I was just running for it.
Yeah,
Oh
I was
no,
gonna
I
fucking
actually
die.
stabbed a man! Oh no!
Is this guy definitely an enemy, yeah?
He's red.
I didn't mean it. I'm
I'd
sorry.
assume so.
Yeah, he is. That's Lion.
I'm sorry.
Is he on?
Oh, boys, come on, quick, get
Is
to
he
the.
on the train or is he riding up behind it?
Wait, is Ica Sonic here?
Oh fuck.
Oh, I fucking died.
Okay, mostly. I mean, it was fun. Pointless, but fun. And that's okay. The main point of this is to have fun with friends and have a laugh. None of this, no.
Don't kill me. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Let me try throwing him off from the second floor to the first.
Yes, let's do this.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Brett, me next.
I'm still alive.
Should we start a brawl?
As demonstrated, that does deliver. On top of this, there's a fair bit to do, such as story missions, races, death matches, and all sorts of varieties and so on. Not all of it is balanced particularly well, and that'll be something that needs working on, but either way, there's plenty to taste right now. When I say things aren't balanced particularly well, the PvP, for example, is very hit and miss. It's really hard to get into that aspect of the online because the shooting mechanics are very clunky, which is something I found out very early on in the story mode. Aiming speed is slow, first person is less helpful than you'd think, and ultimately it's a dice roll. It's more luck based than skill because I'm shit at PvP in most games, and yet I'm not doing terribly when I find myself playing online. PvP isn't restricted to appropriate game modes either. For example, in free roam you could be having fun minding your own business, doing your own thing with your posse, only to get decimated by some dickhead like me who just loves griefing other players. Ha ha ha. Never see me coming. Never saw me coming. See, I have the mind of a 12-year-old playing these games. This is funny when the lack of civility is mutual, but if you're just trying to do something and yet you find yourself getting killed by every Tom, Dick and Harry several times every minute, it gets incredibly annoying, which I can understand. So in that regard, it's a typical Rockstar Online service. And I 100% see this online mode when it's fully released being packed with level infinity 12-year-olds who will have done everything worth doing in this online mode, to the point where they either fuck off back to Fortnite and GTA, or dedicate their time in-game to making new players' times a living hell. The best way to probably deal with this would be to enable private free roam sessions where you can play with your friends and only your friends in the server, which would be a very useful thing to add when the online mode fully launches. The online mode has a story, which is pretty cool in itself. I've got no idea what the fuck the story is, all I know is it's there. I can't really be arsed with it, but then again, I'm playing the online to fuck around with mates. If I wanted a good narrative, I'd play the story mode, and believe me, Red Dead Redemption 2 delivers there. It simply doesn't feel needed in the online mode, but I won't complain about it being there, just gives you more to do, which you can do with friends as well, barring the opening however long. Lifestyle. Skin molting, 15. Complexion. Bags under his eyes. He is depression. Strong. Strong as shit. We want everything to be stupidly strong. Give him all the freckles he can have. Yeah, it's one of those character creators that is just an abomination. Yeah, character customization is comedy within itself. Now, in online modes, I think that if you take the customization of your online avatar too seriously, then you're not enjoying the magic of it. The base models look hilarious, and you can truly create some unthinkable monstrosities. For example, I created a 60-year-old athletic built man with an inch's worth of underbite and every freckle, spot and blemish possible, who I named Grandad. And as much as I must admit the base character models look atrocious, I love making hilariously stupid looking characters. So this is right up my street. Seriously, Mass Effect Andromeda couldn't even do this right, so take a page out of Rockstar's book. There's also something slightly wonky about the posse system. It could do with a bit of touching up. It's mostly how it should be, except there are limits to how many members you can have. A temporary posse can only have 4 members, which means potentially not all of your friends you're playing with can join the posse. And persistent posses have a limit of 7, which still doesn't promise all your friends in your session will be able to be a part of the posse, and yet it's restricted unless you have 200 in-game dollars to set it up. Which in itself isn't nice when the amount of money you make per mission or activity can be as low as cents, not dollars. And even if you get more, it won't be very much. To me, this and the fact that there's a locked store option in the menu tells us that this online mode will suffer the presence of microtransactions, which within itself isn't bad, but by the looks of it, it's going to make people who will inevitably choose to play without endure a grindy experience, which within itself can become incentive to give in and purchase microtransactions and pay with real money to get a 7-man posse, or even stock up on ammunition, because that's another thing you run out of very quickly and rarely find outside of a shop, and will require you to spend money that you may not even have. So this online mode is shaping up to be pay to win, or at the very least pay to enjoy. Now, I don't necessarily disagree with the concept of microtransactions on the whole. In modern gaming, it's kind of expected that online services will have them, but personally I do feel as if the potential of microtransactions here in the blanks that this game has left so far could really interfere with the experience of people who choose not to use them. Glitch and bug wise, there are many as expected. Connection issues are pretty present and servers faff with you a lot. I've found myself being disconnected from servers randomly due to server errors several times, for example, which can really compromise the experience. There are a lot of things that need cleaning up in there, and I'm sure Rockstar is aware of them and sorting them out, as is the real reason for this beta above all else. And if there's one issue that's outstanding at the moment that I know they'll address, it's this one, so I don't really feel the need to complain too much. Now, if this accurately represents the online when it's fully out, it's far from perfect. They may add more to it, they may make tweaks, but even still, pleasing everyone is an impossible task. I'm personally enjoying this beta, but I can't see myself getting too stuck into Red Dead Online long term. There's plenty of fun to be had as the beta has shown us, but at the same rate there are many things that I feel need addressing. Of course, this is my opinion, and the online is by no means bad as is. I just think there's a lot of polishing to be done here, and I'm sure that if you don't agree with me, you can at least see where I'm coming from. Regardless of how many flaws it has, it is fun, so it definitely is worth giving a go. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. Be sure to go ahead and follow me on Twitter and let me know what you think down in the comment section. And I will see you all very soon with another video at some point.